possibly shit. Cause I stopped running all type of defenses, man. Gotta get back to the basics.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go now. 60 outlaw. You draw corporate.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. The screen pass here to Cohen.
What's up?
They find some open field here. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
You gotta be boring. Yeah.
27 yards there, a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catch ball, then all.
Lakers won.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going
I don't know. Like I said, I was cooking and shit.
Get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know Coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Boggs. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 14 yards and a Chicago 1st down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, echo.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Yeah, man.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
They only had one.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6.
Right.
Punctuate something like that, partner.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark.
Everybody. Right, everybody.
I like it.
Take it in the morning.
From McManus is good.
Further out, you know what I'm saying?
7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Before you log on, what you think?
And this will not be returnable.
Oh, you
want
want
the back of the
okay.
end zone for a touchback.
Oh, okay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And they'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Ready.
Yeah, he's starting to shoot that bitch, huh?
They'll run on first down. Cohen, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use them up.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive.
Dude, that interception, man, ISIS came in.
Yeah, it
Fuck my
certainly
whole
does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Hey, he was throwing that motherfucker, boy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after 1.
Hey, this Woodstock came up big. Yeah.
We go. 18 Gators. 54. And let's get that home. Check. Get it.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Come on, set. 30 base. Right here.
From the gun, Bonds.
Oh, that's
It's
bullshit.
caught by Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Switch. So I think they forgot on the score clock that we were moving the pucks.
Operating from the gun. Bonds. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bonds. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And
Give me
he
that.
will score. Touchdown, Chicago. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air.
You know, I ain't played. I got niggas on the field that ain't spatted up. That's against my...
Extra point
That ain't even like me.
And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line.
For the situation in Houston.
He's gonna quit on him. Or he, nah, he paused the game. What, he finna text me or something? Oh, send an invite, okay. I ain't even look at this dude's squad.
Syndergaard had a chance to visit with him yesterday. Said he's really working on 3 key things.
I ain't got no receiver. Left or right, man.
Spring training, his rhythm, his delivery, and of course controlling the running game, which we'll get into. But those are 3 things that he is really focusing on down here in Florida. Third strike, 98, the fastball from Noah Syndergaard and Michael Bradley.
Jamal Dean, you got some speed out there on the corner, back. Safety game, still Chris Harris. And they got some niggas talking about they suspend the niggas for cheating in J-House League. Right.
Bradman's a guy that not only had a great 2019, but he had a great playoff or World Series run the last few years. So the fans are getting
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, let's get second.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup.
One thing they did do in this league, I got
well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun on 3rd down.
I say once I moved Raekwon Smith to DN, that helped out.
More problems here on 3rd down.
Floor, he got his
superstar
so
X far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if
he
you
won
don't
number
win
like
on
an
3rd
80
down,
something. He got
it makes
his
it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
This is taken at the 18. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Bears take over.
Oh, man. He's playing fullback from the corner. Yeah, that's why.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one.
Man,
it's a
almost.
first down.
Right. I should have.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike, 57. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. 57. Go. 57 to Mike. Hey, me and you all game. All game. I'm hit.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move, He was able to do that on that play. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and long. That is caught by Cohen. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Last season, as I said, one of the most competitive guys I've ever seen in the marathon of Oklahoma. Here at Houston, 2 years and $66 million coming his way.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from game. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot.
Some nigga in the other league, in J-House League.
Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. Yeah. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
He works hard. He really wants to contribute to this team, and I think he feels like he's coming in this season.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
Is that nigga name, the plug?
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I seen that play a couple drives ago. He ran that bullshit defense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I need these tight games. Get my stuff up. Try this cover 3 buzz.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that over?
Come on, catch
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now left side on the swing pass.
Yeah.
Gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
They got to turn it up on the side.
Ended up with a solid game.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Boggs. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
Who won? You did?
Man.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
Oh, shit, I fucked up. Did it again,
intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And he takes this one back into
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Look at that shit.
Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Right to it, bro.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead?
Man.
Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Not trying to do that.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That his pass is intercepted for the third time today. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
I ain't even got pressure on me, and I'm just
okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
He got two touchdown returns. Interception returns.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So there's no way your fucking guy should be back there so quick. He just texted me that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check.
On second down now, it's Lindsey, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Hold on. Bang. Shift. Come. You're out. Now.
From the gun on third down, Boggs gets it to Gordon. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Still trying to see a lot of stuff.
Another run by Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Nigga, Lindsey couldn't even get the ball. Look at him. He like, man, fuck this shit. I quit. He said there's no way your guy should be back there so fucking quick, man. Smile. Let me change the defense up on him, man. Let's see what I'm getting this time.
Ready?
Oh,
18
shit.
Gator. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Back to throw. Balls. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
860.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do
34-81.
stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
32 though, man. I forgot who that was. Is that Tolliver? Man, he big as a motherfucker too. That's Manning.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches?
Come on, man. Hold the
For the
fucking
most
block.
part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Come on, set.
This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Smooth. 57 the mic. Watch 57. All right, T, let's all right, D. Jim. Show it up. SOS. Rock it. Hey, Alpha. Slam. Hey. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll go again with Lindsey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, lock it. You.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
We'll
call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he takes
you see that catch?
Look at that catch. As his guys are in
you see that catch, too?
the Bears push further out in front.
He went up there and got that one.
The second half, now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
He took the
that
hit
doesn't
and everything.
happen.
One hand
it looks
that
almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's Carlos Jackson with a K.
Extra point forthcoming.
Why this nigga against the wind, his meter go down?
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Even on the extra points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Dude ain't got 30 yards, man, but he got 14
And they will
points.
not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You hit him with this 4-4 wide.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Ooh.
Picked off at the 25.
And
he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So he out of here.
Nigga out of here.
Down. 60 or.
So he done fucked up with that.
Coming after you. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Watch the curl.
57. Mike, 57.
Hey.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He said 10.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Leo, hit it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
This lineman ain't getting out
No
on the
gain on the
linebacker.
play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Boggs. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, Boggs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes...
And now there's another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
That's great.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception,
Should have
return for
been
touchdown.
What'd you say?
Door closed, locked,
Oh, connection
reinforced.
opponent. Hey, he tried to throw that screen.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost one.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Boggs. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Looking to throw. Boggs. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Check, Lucky.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. They'll roll him out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Turner. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Check, 43. Quit talking about it.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10.
Fuck with him, hello.
Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down.
nigga out there 15-0.
37-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
This is my first game all season. I ain't really been playing. I kind of been bullshit.
What will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Who you say, the 49ers?
Yep.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Give me that. Come on. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Check your hot read.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna pull me off the motherfucking couch. Shit.
Check three.
You ain't seen me out. I was on that one was struggling. Yeah, I was struggling to hold on.
Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Crash. Look, squeeze. Under 10.
Yeah.
Hey, switch gears. Go on. Get it.
They're going with Lindsey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Lindsey. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Bonds. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Watch safety creep. Watch your out. Safety's creeping.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open man, here's Hamilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Sam off.
On first down, it's Lindsey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, y'all.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bears, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming.